Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from the blackbusinessschool.com. As you can see, you probably look at me and tell I'm a little bit wet. Why am I wet? Well, I'm wet because I'm in Houston, which apparently is either the sunniest city on earth or the wettest city on earth. And so anyway, I wanted to make this little point here because I thought it would be great for those of you who follow us at the blackbusinessschool.com as we talk about wealth building, stuff like that. As you know, I'm down in Texas as part of the Black Economic Empowerment Tour. We did Dallas and Austin. We do Houston Sunday tomorrow. So you can get your tickets at the drboycewatkinstour.com. After that, I head back out to Cali. Dame Dash and I are going to do the narration and more on the musical score for our film Too Honorable, which we're going to tour in the summer, which is not a film for kids, by the way. This is some hood stuff, very violent, very but it's got a high level set of concepts. So it's not just violence for violence sake. It actually has a message at the end that I will talk about when we put the film out. The second thing is, the show Steel Justice. That's what I'm going to do the second day, which you know about that already. So I'm not going to bore you with that this time. But here's what I wanted to show you. Okay, so sometimes like when you're like a little bit well known and people know your face, and I go to a lot of airports and stuff now, and I get recognized in restaurants and stuff like that, and it's an honor. Just so you know, if you ever see me on the street, just say, "What's up, Boyce?" Give me the peace sign, give me a hug, tell me your name, tell me your dream for a minute. If I got time, I'm gonna listen to you because I love every one of you and I truly appreciate that when I see you. I'm not gonna ever big up you unless I have to go. Unless sometimes the crowd gets so heavy and you got to move, and security pushes you and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'll always appreciate the love you show. But anyway, here's what happened. Okay, so I was in LA, and one of the things I do, since I don't like being on the road drains you, makes you tired. I don't like being in hotels, living out of a suitcase and all that. So I told my assistant, I said, why don't we start doing Airbnbs? Because Airbnbs, they're less expensive. They're more like home. You also have like stuff like a full refrigerator, full stove, all this other stuff that gives you more of a homey feel. And also it has my most important thing, which is good Wi-Fi, which means I can teach my students in the Black Business School and in the Black Wealth Academy and the Black Wealth Bootcamp without having to worry about whether or not the Wi-Fi connection is secure enough. So there was a young brother who happened to come by. He was shooting with us on the show Steel Justice, and I brought some of the cast members to my Airbnb place, and he walked in and it would look like a palace. He was like, This is so aspirational, Dr. Watkins. This inspires me to be like you and to be successful like you, so I can afford things like this. And what was interesting was I said, no, brother. I said, I'm not a flashy, type of luxury kind of person. What I've learned is that if you're smart about it, you can actually get very nice stuff at a very good price. I said, man, I only paid about $100 a night for this place. Like the amount you might pay at a Motel 6 or at a 3-star type of hotel, right? Now, of course, that's not the bargain basement type thing, but it ain't luxurious. Like I don't do $300 a night hotels. That ain't fun for me. That's too much money. Don't get me wrong. Every now and then you got to do it, but I don't like to do that. But I'm gonna give you an example, and this is why I'm a big fan of Airbnb. This place that I'm in costs $80 a night. Now let me show you what this looks like. I'm gonna show you some of this. Now you see there's the nice kitchen and I wish I could show you the outside. The outside was absolutely beautiful. You see there's a full fridge. A lot of times with the Airbnb places, they'll leave you like a little food or something. Like the really good ones, like here they left me the Chick-fil-A, that's mine. They left me some ravioli, some spaghetti sauce and stuff like that, little snacks. And here's like the dinner table and a big old TV. And this is what I saw when I first walked in. And so anyway, I'm showing you all this not because I'm flossing and bragging and stunting, because I'm not into all that, because I think that's actually a good way to go broke and a good way to make yourself a target for people who ain't got no money. But I'm showing you this to show you like the amount of money I'm spending on this place is not baller status money. Now, have we made some money? Yes, we have made some money. But the thing that you got to understand about being an entrepreneur is that, generally speaking, when you're an entrepreneur in the first 5-10 years of business, most of your wealth is hidden. Most of your money's hidden because your money's locked up. And in fact, people who don't understand how wealth works might actually think you're struggling. They might think you're broke because you're low on cash. But understand, building a business is like feeding a hungry baby who don't bring nothing into the house, but he's eating up all the food. So while the hungry growing baby is eating everything up, sometimes you might go hungry yourself. So a lot of the best entrepreneurs I know who are doing really well, who are worth millions of dollars, don't have a lot of cash to burn. People who become self-made millionaires are not flashy, flossy type people that you see on these rap videos. Rap videos, that's some dumbass blank. Excuse my, I was going to say dumbass shit, but I'm trying not to cuss. I come from a family where my daddy was, he cussed like a sailor. So, sometimes it just happens. And if you got your kids watching, tell them I'm sorry. All right. So anyway, here's the bathroom. You can see there's like this gigantic tub, and I'm going to use that tub. I love a big tub. And here's the bedroom. I haven't even seen the bedroom yet. So I'm walking in here. So you see this bedroom so it's a nice place, right? Like somebody would I think this is the desk area. I'll probably teach my class over here, I think. So a lot of people think if you got nice stuff that you have to spend big money. And I don't believe that. I believe that you can do things on a budget, and we have to do things on the budget because we're doing this tour without corporate money, without government money, and without white people money. It doesn't mean we wouldn't take money from other people, but I personally am a big believer that black economic empowerment, true empowerment, doesn't come from somebody else lifting you up. Now, partnering with other people is fine, but when you get to the point where somebody else is your daddy, for your financial daddy, that's not the relationship that you want. That's not healthy for you or your family or your self-esteem or all those things. So anyway, I'm about to go. I am so tired. I just got through driving from Austin, and we're going to speak in Houston tomorrow. The title of the speech is the 10 Rules of Global Economic Warfare. The 10 Rules of Global Economic Warfare. And I made this list because I felt like we have to understand as black people, we are at war. We are in a competition for scarce resources. People are out here trying to take your stuff. It really bothers me that we aren't prepared for battle a lot of times. We're ill-equipped. We don't even know there's a war going on. So that's what this is all about. I'm going to deliver this speech for the first time in Houston. And I love Houston. I don't get a chance to come here as much as I want to, but Houston actually shows me almost as much love as Chicago. And if you're in the area, I hope you'll come out. And if you're not in Houston, I love you too. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here, guys. And don't forget, so if you want to support us, if you believe in what we're doing and you believe in the movement, you want to help us financially, we don't do charitable donations. Maybe every now and then I might consider one day, but so far we don't have to do that. That's not what we do. But if you want to support us, pay for a class, buy some books, buy some DVDs. We try to give you value for your money because one of our principles of cooperative economics is that I believe in I believe in trade, not charity. Doesn't mean I won't do charity, but I don't want us to receive charity because, again, you can't beg somebody to make you economically free. You have to kind of fight for that. So we're fighting for our freedom. It ain't easy though. Just going on this tour it's like having all the money just sucked out of your body like a vacuum cleaner, and then trying to make movies at the same time. I literally I want to say I almost bit off more than I could chew, but I'm just chewing real hard and literally living on faith. Every day it's like, and I talk to Dame Dash about this all the time, it's like every day it's like, okay, you got to stay focused, you got to be strong, got to keep it moving. And we know certain things are going to pan out. We know that certain things are going to, like literally there are things that I have that I can say that I own that I would not sell you for $10 million or $5 million because I know that that's how much they're worth. But sometimes when the cash flow hasn't come yet, you run into cash flow liquidity crunches. And that's the kind of thing that we're always fighting against. We're trying to keep our people employed, trying to really build something. But remember, as Dame actually says, he got, you can get this from him. You hustle for your last name, not for your first. And so ultimately for yourself, what I want to tell you to do is that, look, if you ain't got nothing, if your family ain't built nothing, then you be the builder of that family. You be the first person to build something. You want to be the one that your grandchildren are talking about 150 years from now. You want to be great grandchildren. You want to be the one that where people say, okay, that's where it all began. Every great family, every dynasty has a generation where it all began. Are you going to be that generation for your family? I know you can do it. Because if you couldn't do it, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. You're watching this video because you have a unique mindset. Mind you, I'm not a household name. I'm a person that has a niche following. That's people that understand what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, ignorance is winning in some circles of this world, but ignorance is not in this conversation right now. So I just want to encourage you and say that I believe in you and I want you to go out here and get it. So if you want some help to get there, go sign up at theblackbusinessschool.com. You can sign up there for free. The classes are very affordable. Also, the Black Wealth Boot Camp starts on June 4th. So you can go to theblackwealthbootcamp.com, use the discount code SAVE MONEY as one word, not two, it's one word, SAVE MONEY. Use that code and you'll get 20% off the cost of tuition. And also, if you want to find us on tour, go to the drboycewatkinstour.com. We have covered 10 cities and we're going to do about 40 more. So I ain't quitting. I haven't been home for months or weeks and weeks, and I just love it. It was just from a personal standpoint, it was big for me because I had some changes that occur in my life that kind of, things change and they disrupt you a little bit. And the best way to deal with that kind of change is you got to fight through it and find something good to move forward to. So that's part of the reason I wanted to do the tour as well. Anyway, enough of my stuff. But anyway, take care of you guys. Love you. Talk to you soon. Go get it. Peace.